Hello, this is a WorldLink Logistics Cybersecurity and Protection and Operation Resilience study that has been done for our exercise. I'll just level the camera so you can see me. It's a quick 3-minute video, high-level overview of what we've been studying. The objective is to ensure that the executives will gain an understanding that the overall operational resilience for WorldLink Logistics plc must include cyber threats as a priority. Cyber risk mustn't be viewed in isolation, and we must ensure that executives must always consider the impact in the following perspectives: enterprise risk management, operational risk management, and ultimately this impacts areas of the business such as financial, reputational, that's brand damage, legal, and of course regulatory issues, and of course business continuity. This all comes together in a cost. Some of the studying that we were doing had to do with recent events with Qantas and Marks and Spencer's, and we had noticed that for senior risk management that is critical that we compare what has actually taken place. The Qantas breach especially shows that even if your core systems are secure, third-party vendors can be an entry point for attackers. So third-party risk management is something that must be taken into account. Limit P2 exposure, a critical lesson from all recent scattered spider attacks who were the attackers, is that the business will store only essential customer information with external vendors. So we have to be very careful with external vendors to ensure that they are following our policies, our procedures, and of course our standards. Security and awareness and training for staff is ultra important as well. These are things that we can do almost immediately, make our staff aware of the risks and really the pressures that they can be under from external attackers, especially when it comes to AI, which we'll cover shortly. Part of the training could be regular tabletop exercises and drills. We should also look at multi-layered authentication or multi-factored authentication. For Qantas especially, this was a major wake-up call. Excuse me. Threat vector, social engineering and exploitation of identity management. As we mentioned, pretexting and identity deception was huge for attackers, especially when approaching help desk staff who try to be helpful but sometimes can be overly helpful. The attackers particularly exploited trusted support functions, as we say, as customer support agents. Knowledge-based authentication vulnerabilities, memorable dates, home addresses, etc. is something that can be easily found out by attackers. Abuse of legitimate pathways and incidents that show customer service environments can also access sensitive data. We must introduce multi-factor authentication to ensure that there is no circumvention of that. Lots of the attackers manipulated the help desk staff. Again, this draws back to training. And of course there are third-party risks from suppliers and vendors. Organisational and strategic impact, the consequences and the recovery. A breach facilitated unauthorised access that impacts as below. We of course have exposure of sensitive data, reputational and internal risk is at stake, our service reputation is at stake, critical systems could be compromised, and that would include personal data. Regulatory risk as well could mean that we could be fined. So threat modelling needs to be integrated into a general risk appetite, for all managers and higher levels, and this needs to start as soon as possible at the architecture level, procurement, change control, design, and even threat modelling. And we also found that project and program life cycles, architecture review, change control boards, and procurement, a major transformation should also cover this. There is a STRIDE threat vector analysis that we do, and we do like to ensure that this is covered and used as part of our threat vector analysis. We mentioned AI. AI is quite a topical subject. It's getting tougher, it's getting more intelligent, it's getting faster. There are examples here of how they can impact the finance team, HR team. They have broad strategic manipulation, IT help desk chains and help desks, and also our vendors. So it's ultra important for these to be covered when considering AI violations. This is just a very, very brief overview. We've placed a 2,500 word report, which I hope that you read. As I say, the objective of this is to ensure that senior executives are fully inclusive when they consider our risk appetite and consider cybersecurity not as an isolated form of risk, but an all-inclusive operational form of risk. Thank you very much.